Hello, people, and welcome to follow, the biggest friendly match that we have ever streamed, and also actually the biggest friendly match that I have ever witnessed. So it's going to be 11 versus 11 with Ukraine versus Belgium. Both teams have mustered up a whole football league here. We will be focusing on more on tables 1 through 6, although unfortunately won't be able to cover even all of those. We are way too few streamers on this match. But this of course is is also streamed on the channel of Utsumatse. Welcome, CraftyRaf. What is this comment? Not rad. Have I misspoken at some point? I feel like this is CraftyRaf. I I reckon. Oh, wait, in the standings. Hold up a second. Aha, I see. I see. Already getting getting corrected here. Cheers for that. We'll fix it right up. Dun, 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 dun. And magic has happened. Thank you for pointing it out. Also, again, why do I keep forgetting to put the delay out? So apparently we will be doing a 30-second delay. But to quickly go through the lineups that we have today. On table 1, we have a Max DK9 versus Learn to Fly. At table 2, Kolbnik versus Obi Wonder. I think that's Johan Noitz. Yeah, Johan Noitz. Then we have on table 3, Maxim Basilic versus Maude Guaniers. Probably also butchering these names, but you'll get to have your stings at me later. Then table 4, Ervatol versus Rally 8. Rally, a bit of a newer player in the international scene, at least to me. And then on table 5, we have Tor UA. So assuming that UA stands for Ukraine, he'll be going up against Defdamesdompi, Dominic Reveres. Spitki versus Raf Mesoten on table 6. Then on table 7, quite a high-level match, if I do say so myself. Yaroslav Herasimenko, one of the, I'd say, elite players of Ukraine, versus a very, I'm gonna have to say, very enthusiastic and very extremely fast player, Nicholas Victor. Also finds some great moves once in a while. Then we have random 23 on table 8 going up against Tom the Schmidt with the screen name Nice Dicer. Table 9 Nazario 77 going up against the current Belgium live champion Nico Willemans. Table 10 Trinidadic versus Fabian Mouton. And on table 11, the current Ukrainian live champion Sergei Zakharenko versus ludojahhjahh, who unfortunately I have to be reminded of his name because I have lost I have lost my cheat notes on him due to some reasons. Um, so I'd be appreciative if some Belgium players could remind me of Ludo's real name in the chat at some point. But like as I said, we will be focusing on tables 1 through 6, and I would like to start off with Spitki versus Raf Messoten, unless the chat has other ideas. I am open to streaming any of these tables, whatever the chat wants, as long as it is through 1 and 3, through 1 and 6. But let's start with Spitki and Raf, and we will go on from there. So, some early city action for more to Spitki. We have an early attack of Raf into a 2-point city, followed by a follow-up attack by Spitki, and Raf now has the chance of either taking 4 points or going over here and attacking this feature of Spitki. Chooses to go with the 4 points, which is not a bad option. Now, this attack, it has a significant downside in the form of being able to if in the form of Spitki possibly being able to block these two, well, basically everything here immediately. If he gets the quad city, goes over here, and then Spitki would be left with a ruin of his own, which would be able to grow, whereas Raf would then be simply dead with his 2 meeples worth exactly 2 points for the price of 2 dead meeples for 2 plus however large this ruin would then be able to grow. Now instead though, Spitki gets his triangle that he was looking for and directs the city to the left as he intended to attack the city with the second meeple, and now sits back and waits for a triple city of any kind to come and to close a 14-point city. And the tile indeed comes almost immediately after. Also do note that very wisely Spitki went at the top, starting a new city instead of anywhere else, simply to restrict this square significantly, so that Raf will only have actually 2 tiles, like 2 city tiles, to go here and place a second meeple to the city project himself. Raf also finishing an 8-point city and has started a very nice looking monastery, which has a very natural second monastery spot next to it, so that's gonna be working out really nicely for Raf in most scenarios. Also has a 5-point road, which is fairly easy to finish. And an early field of Spitki now is being laid down, which I would assume is gonna get attacked by Raf very, very soon, maybe even with this tile, though it's not such a hurry, so I reckon this would actually be better just taking your meeple back and only then starting the field fight. Okay, this has like a clear reasoning. So like Raf is laying down a perfect monastery spot for himself or for his opponent for that matter to to grab a 7-point monastery and to finish the previous monastery of Raf. And I mean, usually this is exactly the kind of stuff that you want to do, but you know, this can really be done with any tile. Whereas I mean, these roads where that you have to finish with a straight road or with a crossroad of this sort or with even a starting tile can be kind of dicey because there are just simply like less um, like simply less tiles that would fit into this square than normal like curvy tiles or just crossroads in general, which is why you usually, or well, me specifically, prefer starting roads that are finishable with simply curves or just road ends. I like to avoid these roads quite a lot, which require straight roads to be finished. But looks like the plan of Raf is paying dividends really nicely here. Gets the monastery as he wanted and gets immediate 9 points. Also now controls this road end of, or not the road end, but controls the road of Spitki. So that's gonna work out very, very nicely. I mean, it does carry a road monastery spot, which arguably could be taken by either player really, though I feel like Raf is not really willing to place a road monastery here unless it's like, you know, 7 points or more. These 6 points probably not going to be even enough for Raf to really make that move. I think he would be rather making this move with just a curve, which he might do now. Though there is a bit of a problem as it guides the road to the left, of course, but it then enables Spitki to make use out of this very handy road end on the left with a couple additional curvy tiles, like now. So he should be going. Actually, maybe on this side is even better. I mean, both are fine. Seems to choose the right option as Raf was just waiting to get to place this quad city into his opponent's 1-pointer. Hello, PlateMac. Glad to see you here. Spitki finishes the 8-point city, and Raf likely going to be doing just the same very, very soon here. Both players with about equal points. Spitki with long roads though, with 8 points here, 10, 13 points for roads. 1 point behind on the scoreboard versus a 3-point road of Raf and a 3-point city of Raf. So like very, very small advantage to red here. Now Spitki might be going for something like harassment of this road. Like for example with this tile, he could very well go over here, drop a farmer, and then cause some nuisance for the road. there's only one regular crossroad with one regular field crossroad. There's only one starting tile, and how many? One, two, three, four, five, like three straight roads. I mean, no, two straight roads. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, two straight roads. So only four remaining tiles actually on this square. This is also quite natural. He lays down on a well on a 3-point field, but it's easily expandable to 6 points. Though I kinda do have to wonder why he doesn't go over here to get directly those 6 points, and then make sure that these cities won't be that much of an issue. Like in a sense that whenever those cities get taken and they increase the size of the field, then they are not as harmful in creating attacking opportunities to the field. Instead, Spitki seems to have had an idea of meepling this field with 2 meeples straight away. I mean, it does seem to be soon a 15-point field, so a 15-point field is usually worth 2 meeples very easily. So the plan of Spitki seems to be going rather nicely as he has wanted. Raf, in the meanwhile, completing yet another 8-point city and starting a field of his own on the left side. And should be finishing the 8-point city of his own finally. Spitki also taking a 2-point city. I'm not sure if that is the best move, though there are still quite a number of triangles to fit to build up the cities. So 4 triangles and maybe city caps 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 5 city caps remaining. Actually would not have been the worst idea to go over here. Actually, even a better idea would have been to go over here, I think, and to prepare the completion of the city with a triple city and with a triangle. Because now if you get a triple city, what do you do with it? I mean, like you just add it here, I guess, but then the city is going to be vulnerable. Though you could argue that Spitki doesn't want to allow a possibility of this 9-point monastery spot. There is still one regular monastery remaining, and also 2 road monasteries. Speaking of road monasteries, one such would be absolutely wonderful for Spitki to go over here, finish his road, and also expand the field by another 3 points, and of course, just me pulling a 5-point monastery. So that's definitely something that Spitki is looking for. Raf taking his sweet time with a Rodorito, which probably is gonna go here anyway. Just adding 2 points and then making a... Huh. Okay. I mean, is it really that important to take out this city cap? Let's see the points. So +3 for Raf, which is equalized by these fields. Then +6 for Spitki, +11. this field is equal, plus 8, plus 10, plus 7, and plus 2. So plus 2 for Spitki. Then there is this thing, which he now gets the absolute dream tile, gets the road monastery, and I'm not sure why it is not flying off the shelf to this spot when it's like the... Oh, he doesn't meeple it. That's way too conservative. Way too careful. Like, what do you even need your meeples for? Well, Raf is with... Oh, because Raf was with 2 meeples, and Spitki would have also been with 2 meeples had he um, meepled the monastery, so Spitki doesn't even need to really worry about Raf attacking the fields, because Spitki will always be able to equalize and or win. I mean, like seriously, what do you need your meeples for if not for 5-point monasteries, which you can then spend like road tiles on? I don't get it. Looks to me like a miss from the Ukrainian. And Raf taking points with a quick point tile, but also in the process creating a 7 points ruin. It'll be interesting to see if Spitki decides to take the 8-point ruin or just 2 points over here. Decides to go for 2 points. He's having faith on Crafty not taking this ruin as long as he only has 1 meeple, and Spitki wants to do both this and this. I mean, he really wants to take this stuff because, like, it would be 9 points. It would be well justified for a meeple. But he decides to go for the city completion first, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, there are still 2 Doritos, so it's fine. Now, surely we go for the ruin. Because we can't just wait forever for Raf to get a city tile and go over here, then get a meeple back from the road or from the monasteries. I mean, this ruin is just way too many points. Yeah, now we go for it, and now we take those sweet 8 points. Still well worth it for the meeple. A final crossroad goes to Spitki, and I mean, there not much to really think about. Just go over here like he does. Doesn't really need to worry about the rotation, I guess. Or maybe it would be just slightly accurate to go actually like this, so that Raf would not be able to get a road monastery and go over here, take 2 points, and then create a harassing / an attacking platform on this city. Wait, what am I saying? No. So like this is... Yeah. So this is exactly the right rotation. Yeah, that is what I was supposed to say. Yeah, this is good. This is bad. Let's go with simple terms. Raf with a triple city and with 2 meeples in his hand. Do you just go over here? It actually doesn't sound that bad of an idea, and then you try to attack this 9-point field, sorry, which has chances of being a 12-point field. And like, in case Spitki connects, this meeple will still be worth at least 3 points because of the connection. And if we don't connect then the meeple will be worth 6 points. 3 for the field and 3 for the connection of Spitki. And Crafty indeed does go for this idea. Spitki with the Dorito he was looking for. How many connection tiles do we have though? We have the monastery, but then we have no Doritos, we have no dividers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had no vanillas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we have 2 tiles, so we have a curve and we have a road monastery, so that's actually, plenty enough. In an ideal case, we actually get both of them. Like first we connect here and then we go over here and maybe block off this connection if need to be. Or maybe actually the other way around. Maybe we should go over here first. If there are straight roads in the deck, and I still think there is one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is still one straight road. So one straight road, one curve, one road monastery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No triple cities. So probably like city caps. And the starting tile. The starting tile is still there. So a starting tile, a straight road, a curve, a road monastery, and one other tile, which I would guess is some other city cap, and it seems to be the tube divider. So this tile over here, which means that what does it mean? Well, it means that maybe we should even. Actually, I'm not sure what it means, but yeah, this sounds okay. So we are like creating a platform to block off this connection. Spitki most likely will be using it. I think most likely he will go over here, unite the fields. Oh no 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 no. That is really bad. That's really bad. Spitki, yeah, sure, he takes a 2 point. He takes an 8 point monastery, but like he risks tying this field in a situation where he doesn't need to risk tying it. Like he can straight up win it. There is absolutely no way he did this. There is no way he did this. He took 3 points. Okay, well, basically 6. But he could go for 9. And now this is blockable connection. Actually, it doesn't matter because there are no tiles anymore to fit there. But like, if you are relying on road tiles, why would you not go here first for 3 extra points and then go here with the starting tile? Like this doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. He's going for the connections that net him less points. And now he doesn't get the hold on this 12-point field. Like he now got, okay, let's actually put up the endpoint. So he now got 3 plus 4. Yeah, I mean he is now realizing that, so like a bit stupid. I would definitely say that it was indeed a bit stupid. So he went for basically 3 cities plus 4, so 7, 3, and then 11 and 7, so plus 12 on the fields nonetheless because of this. But he could have gone for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 and 3, which is just simply 3 more points, like simply 3 extra points, with the added potential of, you know, being able to unite his farmer on the left with his final tile had he gotten the starting tile. But had he gotten the starting tile now, then Crafty simply goes over here and blocks the connection. And then Spitki is just left feeling dumb. Like, just... It is, I'd say, quite a major inaccuracy, but fortunately Spitki wins by a quite a hefty point margin, so it doesn't really matter in that sense. It didn't cost him the game or anything, but still, you, I mean, as he's a 600 rated player. I mean, on that level, it's not that okay to like not be able to prioritize this very simple field moves. Didn't expect what you did, but had no time to calculate. I could take control of the biggest field, but then I wouldn't connect at the top. Connecting both fields means that you lose 3 points because of a city in both of your fields. No. Connecting both fields means that you lose 3 points because of a city in both of your... But the thing is that Spitki doesn't actually own this side of the field. Not sure what Raf is like hassling about here. I, for some reason I feel like either I'm hallucinating either I am hallucinating something, or Raf hasn't still hasn't really grasped the meaning of a large field versus 2 small fields. Like, yeah, sure, we lose 3 points in the connection, but we gain 9. Actually, well, yeah, we gain, well, basically 12 because we take away 12 from Rev. But okay, Spitki goes into 1-0 lead. And then what's our second games? Let's do Defdamesdompi, who has lost to Tor in the first game. So let's go take a look at the second one. Started 7 minutes ago, so ooh, almost like actually more than 30 tiles played in the span of 7 minutes is quite a lot. So let's see what Dominic is able to cook over here. +4 on the board, or on the scoreboard. Then he has a losing mini battle of 2 points at the top with the cities, where Tor is also able to still grow the ruin. So putting him at +2, +3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with still a live city. +9 and has some monasteries. +10, 18, 19, 16, 12, 8, and I think +11. Okay, so with some quick maths, Dominic is plus 11 points. And he also very wisely here has now been able to make a full save of this city in a bit of an unusual way. So usually a save is made by placing like something by placing a tile over here that guides the road to the right. But now, as you can see, Dominic has made a indirect complete save, which means that no tile can go here, which would block the city of red. Speaking of daggers that Dominic needs, to multiple places actually, here and here, he also restricts the city of his opponent also to a dagger. So those ones are gonna be name of the game in this one. So Tor, do you go over here, take 3 points, well, 4 points, or do you go here, just take back your meeple? Given the plentiful amount of crossroads still in the deck, I think this is okay. Now it does cause a bit of a problem on the right side here, so it creates a 3-point road for red to take and creates another blocking platform on the right side of the city for of blue. But I mean, 4 points is 4 points. Dominic with a curve could actually go over here and not even meeple this road. Though, I mean, it's very, very small risk of meepling this road. Well, I mean, like he could go for this, meeple the road, or meeple the field just as well. Okay, maybe meepling the field is a bit too much, but I mean, it's an option. Because there's a 3-point city already here. There is a 75% chance of getting another city completed on that field. And then with a successful loop, there are going to be some more cities on the field. Now we should be going over here, I think, and we meeple the field. 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 Yeah, we have lost a lot. Unfortunately, we have lost a lot on that move. Tor, why is neither playing meeple in the field? It's a good field. It has like actual growth potential. It has 3 points over here. It has 1 city, 2 city, 3 cities, four uncompleted cities with all meeples on it. Why is no one meepling the field? It's a good field. I really can't wrap my head around this, but they are really like just not wanting to take a decent field. Like I get that it only has 3 points as of right now, but yeah, I mean you gotta meeple the field as blue definitely, so that red won't be able to do the same when he gets one of his cities finished. Like either this one which he now gets, or this one, or even this one. I mean, like that field was bound to be more than 6 points, more than 3 points, like at least 6 points plus a lot of threatened cities. And I mean that, if anything, is worth a meeple on the field. Okay, seems like a decent move for blue. Expands the field to pick up another 3 points and another potential city, which still has 2 of these daggers left. Not really a fan of this move by red here. I mean, yeah, it does take away a meeple from both players, but why? I mean, because there are still 2 daggers here. It's still a 75% chance of getting a meeple out, and it wastes a city cap. Like an actually valuable tile. Like we could have instead, for example, go like over here, drop a farmer. Because like there are still a lot of city caps with road, which with what we can get a meeple back, we have 3 city caps to go over here, 4 city caps to go over here, and we probably also have some road triangles also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no road triangles. Interesting. So only city caps to go on this and this square, but oh no 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 no! I mean, 600 and you are not counting the tiles. Like he isn't giving a single thought to the tile count. There are no triple cities with road. There are no road triangles. Like no tiles to go here. This is a totally blockable city. Like a billion% blockable city with 1 tile, with any city plus field tile. But then it's a really bad move by blue. I mean, you don't start a city with the intention of restriction if you have the possibility to block that city entirely, because there are still 2 daggers to go here. This is really bad, man. It's really bad. It's giving just unnecessary uh, potential to red of still completing that city with tiles that wouldn't even go here. So he's giving the possibility of using tiles over here to what red doesn't really have any other great use for. Like, I mean, I guess here, but it only saves 1 meeple. Like here, I just why do you do this? Count the tiles, man. Count the tiles. You're 600. You can count the tiles. And you have 7, like you had over 8 minutes in the clock. Easily over 8 minutes. Just use your time. Play more accurate. Ah, these are the kind of mistakes that can really, really easily be avoided. Just like cool off, think rationally, and don't blunder this bad. 18 points is the lead of red. 22, 30, 22, 2018, 17, 15, 18, and then an attack on the field is on the way. Actually, also with the dagger. Maybe there are still some curves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I mean 1 regular curve also, but the daggers are the main thing that red is trying to get at the moment. I mean here, to here, here, and here. So yeah, well, I mean, if blue manages to get the other dagger as well, the other right hand, the other right hand, the other right-handed dagger, then he may still have a chance, despite him being significantly behind in points. Because now Thor, I mean, we have to attack on the field somehow. We just have to decide from where we exactly do it. So now there are no regular curves remaining. There are no road Doritos, and there is, I think, one dagger left to both sides. So we could do something like this, I guess. Go here, drop a ninja farmer, and then connect that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because this is actually the final crossroad as well. So we can't even be blocked with one tile, and we have a 75% chance of actually getting to the field. And we are also banking on that dagger anyway, because if red gets it, it's gonna be like way too many points in any case. Actually, with either dagger, it's gonna be way too many points for red, which could simply make our comeback attempt just impossible. So we kind of have to bank on getting actually not only one of the daggers, but both of the daggers. No. I mean, it is a 6-point move, sure, but we are not really addressing the real issue here. Because our issue is that this is not going to be enough for us to actually climb in this game. Well, I mean, this is okay. This is okay tile. We can now go here and we can drop our farmer. Because I think we still have to get to the field. Right? Because there is a dagger, there's another dagger, and then there's some tile. So I mean, this just seems good, and I mean, I think we are still pretty far behind, and we have lost our chance of getting both daggers. We have entirely lost that chance. We can't do that anymore. So I think our only chance is to get a lot of points, and a lot of points is attacking the field, but mm, mm, I don't think this is winning in any scenario. I really don't think this is winning in any scenario. With any tile run out, I don't think this move is winning. I think we are simply way too far behind. And now we only have one more move, which we are gonna be using to take like 4 points somewhere, like from here. Uh, Actually, well, we do get 8 points, but I I still don't think it's enough. I don't think it is enough because we were behind a lot, and with all of our moves, we were able to get 6 plus 11, so 17 points. But uh, Dominic can now just make this move, which is 5 plus 4, so 9 points. He doesn't have to worry about blue connecting because blue doesn't have a tile anymore. So this is just the best move because this field is equal. So he can just make a 9-point move and win the game. Like he's ahead way more than it actually even needs to be. So yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure Dominic is winning this, despite the extra field points of blue here. Definitely winning. I mean, the score difference isn't actually even that big. It's only 4 points, but it's big enough. So let's actually do a little ideas here. See if attacking the field would have been enough. Like instead of 6 plus 11, we would be going over here. We would get 1, 2, 3, 4, like 12 points for the field, and then actually we might even get less points by attacking to the field. I mean, you know, with the tile run out being as it was, but had we gotten a dagger early on, then we would actually be able to really make use out of this 4 points, and then even use our meeple later on to something else. And also, if we just get the daggers the other way around, does it actually matter? Because then we take 4 points and oh yeah, but so does red. So I don't think there was really a winning sequence. At least after this straight road, which was actually really clever by red here, to go specifically on this side of the city, banking that if blue gets the left-hand sided dagger and gets these 8 points, then simply red gets the other dagger and is able to score 9 points. So he's always going to be, after this this straight road, he'll always actually be at least net plus minus 4 with the final meeple. Great stuff. So it is now 1-1 on table 5. And let's go for hello Nico. Let's go for Maxim Basilic if he's playing, which he isn't, because oh, played 3 games already. Fast stuff. Was able to get a rather of a comeback win of 2-1 for in favor of Ukraine. So that is certainly good stuff for them. Then how about we go for Nick versus Obi Wonder? No, they are also done, seemingly. Johan taking a 0-2 win, giving a point to Belgium. Well, let's just go then in order. So how about Max DK? Oops. Also done. Also going to Belgium. And what about table 4 with Erva Atoll? Also done with Rally winning. Yet another point to Belgium. See, looking quite good on the early tables. With early tables, I mean tables 1 through 6. Yina still playing, as well as nice Dicer. Thank you for the information. As I have agreed with Utse, I will be uh, focusing on tables 1 through 6 until they are done. So we will take a look at the other tables once these ones are over. Raf has been able to make some progress on table 6 with going into a decider with the Spitki. So how about we then take a look at that decider 4 minutes ago. So looks way more than 4 minutes to me, but okay. Hello, Fabian. Judging by your presence in the chat, seems like Fabian is also done. Unfortunately, we don't yet know how it ended, but we will. So, 8 and 8 on the scoreboard for Spitki and Raf. Then we have a very juicy spottings for Spitki over here with an 8-point city, an incoming 9-point field, and a 6-point monastery plus a 3-point road. I mean, just a wonderful, wonderful monastery spot. Meanwhile, Raf sitting with a city of his own with one more starting tile remaining in the deck. So that's going to be crucial for him. It's going to be really crucial actually, as not only does his city depend on it, but also the road. Spitki also with a largish city, but not actually that large, but it has a lot of shields, which is really not good for Raf. But there is a possibility where Raf simply draws all the tiles that fit here, which is what he gets right now. So there are still, after this, 2 more filled Doritos, as well as, never mind, both dividers are here. So 2 more filled Doritos fitting this square. I wonder if Raf will be going over here. Actually, not the worst move I could think of. But I mean, it's kind of unfortunate if he has to place his final meeple to the city, but so is this at least just as unfortunate. Spitki finishes the 8-point city, adds a point to the monastery, and takes a hold on the 9-point field. Raf gets the penultimate field Dorito, but it's not that much help as Spitki gets the final road Dorito, and for the love of God, I don't know why he doesn't drop a farmer with 3 meeples. I have no earthly idea. Actually, I do. I have an earthly idea because Raf already has a meeple on the field. That's probably the reason. So usually it helps when I actually use my eyes. Then Spitki could probably take this city, maybe even just drop a farmer, not even take this city, but just drop a farmer on here and pre-complete this 8-point city. I mean, it's not bad, right? because Raf won't be using a starting tile here, but there are other city caps with road plenty in the deck still. I mean, still, I don't think it would be a bad move at all. Especially given the lead of Spitki. I mean, it kind of looks that like he is able to to do some liberal moves. Spitki with a straight road. I mean, arguably just here, like be a step closer to completion to the completion of the city. Doesn't look like a bad move at all. Because then this square becomes entirely unblockable. There are still regular curves, though maybe not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only one regular curve actually. But I mean, well, technically unblockable, except with one tile, the regular curve itself. Then Raf with another monastery, but not that wonderful of a monastery spot. I mean, this is fine, yeah, 6 points and all. Spitki now. Honestly, I mean, both this and this are fine. This is, I think, more juicy because simply like more immediate points and a city cap on your field is always nice. Raf potentially just going over here, though. Actually, no. I think this is much better. This is much better because we don't risk the city in case we do get the starting tile, and we also don't, in some cases risk the monastery, and we were able to set up a blocking platform on the monastery. Unfortunately, it didn't end up working, but I mean, at least we tried. 4 points for Raf on the city, finishes the monastery and adds another city onto the field, so an 8-point move, can't complain about that. Now it does make the city slightly more vulnerable, but there is still actually all types of tiles to go here. There is one Rotorito, there is I think 2 daggers, no, 1 dagger, and then 2 city crossroads. So I mean, 4 tiles, still okay. We can still make this work. And given that Raf is so far behind, I wouldn't actually blame him if he was to go over here and places a farmer. I mean, that would be something, because he would be attacking a 12-point field. I mean, a 12-point field is great. It would be just great. Unfortunately, he doesn't go for that. But I mean, he can still go for it later on with a road tile. Though I think, as Spitki, I think the best move for him is not to finish the city, but to go over here. To go over here and meeple this 6-point field. Potentially 9-point because he's adding a city cap to his field, and this is not so much to score the field points like in itself, but to prevent Raf from going over on this square and placing a farmer. But I mean, this also works actually very fine. This also works because actually Raf is not too likely to use any of the city caps that are remaining in the deck on this square, because he needs both the remaining 2 city crossroads over here and then the starting tile over here. So what Raf does here is he simply restricts the city to the 1 remaining starting tile and trying to just simply flip a coin on that tile. Given that he is so much behind, It does seem like it is a rather understandable move. Minus 24 for Raf, minus 19, 24, 25, 19, 13, 10, 7, 13, 25, 16, 13, 14. So plus 14, but Spitki does get the start in Thailand. And now I'm pretty sure this is over for Raf, unfortunately. I mean, this just hurts way too much. I mean, this at least temporarily a 14-point move for Spitki at this point of the game when he's already ahead. Like, what did I say? Like 14 points is just, I mean, just out of this world. And now this city won't be finished. This road won't be finished. These meeples won't come back into Raf's hand. And I mean, what can you even do now? I mean, I guess you can go here. Because like in the worst case, you just unite all the fields together and the meeple will be worth 9 points. Though I mean that's kind of what you're banking on doing anyway, so probably not even worth the meeple. Just a 6-point monastery maybe. Yeah, that is what Raf goes for. Though Spitki is gonna go for this one. Yep, is going to prevent the unification of the fields. So now, I mean, as Rav, do we go for this anyway? I mean, it didn't seem like a bad idea. For Spitki, I mean, looks pretty fine to me. Yeah, exactly this. We start a new city over here in case there are city caps left in the deck, which I'm not sure there are. Start a 5-point road, which is actually the most that we can score with this tile anyway. And now a 6-point field makes sense. Raf with 3 quick points. I mean, there's really nothing that Raf can do at this stage. I mean, he's just trying to optimize his point scoring here. And oh boy, maybe even drops a farmer. No, not this time. But Raf gonna be adding a 6-point field to his repertoire, I would guess. What's the final remaining tile? Just for funsies. No triple cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No triangles. No regular curves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No crossroads. No extenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No straight roads. So like some sort of city cap. Probably. Tube divider again. Looks to me like it is. A tube divider in Spitki's hand, which won't be helping him much. I mean, he can take 4 points. So the best move for Raf is definitely taking this 6-point field to prevent Spitki from getting it. And then, I mean, yeah, that's just it. Exchanging some well wishes. Not sure. Raf probably trying to figure out what the remaining tile is or something. Or maybe he's just trying to think what to chat. Takes a while for me to figure out the last tile. Well, it seems to be he's trying to be as accurate as he possibly can still. Maybe for the future we should consider adding a timer that we could just tap on and see how long do players take in some moves. Comes the most accurate and actually the most natural move from Raf, taking the 6-point field, and Spitki going for the 4 points, and he'll be winning by pretty much a landslide of points, thanks to the starting tile and thanks to being able to block these fields from unification. With 93-64, some irrelevant monastery points for Raf, but the end result is gonna be pretty brutal, I would say. We have also the location of Raf, so we can now dox him. Yeah, I mean, 126 to 93, almost a 30-point difference. It's not the most pleasant of outcomes for anyone, except for the winners. I should also probably add a point to Ukraine. So, how is our table 5 doing? Let's see if they have resolved their disputes. They have, and it does look like Dominic has been able to pull the better end of the stick here, and also gets a point to Belgium. So now 2 and 4. And now we will be checking the other remaining tables, if there are any remaining. So, table number 7, Lawyer versus Nicholas Victor, and looks like Nicholas has been able to put up a good fight, but unfortunately for him, Yaroslav has been the beast that he most often is, and has taken a win over his Belgium opponent of 2-1. Point to Ukraine. Then we have Random 23. What a name. Also into a decider, and also a win for Belgium. Congrats for Tom. Then we have Nazario versus Nico Willemans. Which unfortunate 2-0 loss for the Belgium for the Belgian champion. But can't avoid 2-0s in an 11 versus 11 match. Table number 10, Trinidadic versus Fabian. If I can write, that would be nice. And Fabian also into a, actually not into a decider, but wait, what is this? Wait. Ah, okay. Yeah, looks. So unfortunately, Trinidadic was able to kind of win on the first game, but due to a timeout, it will of course be a win for their opponent. So a 2-0 win for Fabian indeed, and which marks the win of this match for Belgium. And then for some added sugary treat, the result of Zaharik versus Ludo is not ended. It's not ended. It is 1-1 and they are still having a decider with 17 times to go. Alright, we have some action here. Let's put both of them on the board. So, what do we have? We have 80 versus 61 on the scoreboards, looking really good for Zaharik. Then we have a winning field fight here for green in the center versus a 6-point field of Zaharik. So 6-point difference there in favor of green on the field, then a 6-point field of green in the on the right here. So that's another 6, puts him at -7, -12, and -8 for Ludo. Though he is with one meeple less, so that isn't really working out for him all that nicely. There are also no evil hamsters, meaning road monasteries, so this 9-point spot won't be helping anyone. Zaharik goes for a 5-point city, which seems to be completable even. There is no city crossroads, but 1, 2. There's a starting tile remaining, so okay, there is that. So it is still possible for Zaharik to get a major scoring tile here. And also a bit unfortunately, I'd say Ludo adds the city caps like to his field, of course, but unfortunately has to surround the monastery of his opponent at the same time. I kind of have to argue that maybe even this would have been better, though would it? Maybe not, because like we have to risk it, so we have to get as many city caps as possible, and yeah, this might have actually been the way to do it, as Ludo did. Yeah, Fabian and Nico saying Fabian won the first one on time, as he did, as we checked. Congrats indeed, Belgium. I would say that you were even a slight, maybe like like a very slight underdog even in this match, maybe like 40 to 60 at most, as in like that sounds wrong. That sounds worse than intended. Um, 40 to 60, as in like I'd say you would never be in a worse disadvantage than that. But what do I know? Nothing. Zaharik with the extender, not really great use for it, but he has three meeples. Like he has to do like a 3-point move here, probably. Oh, they're daggers. One dagger, two daggers, three daggers, no daggers over here. Um, but I mean, still, just a 3-point move seems to be the way. So like here or here, whichever. Because it doesn't seem like Sergey is in need of points, because Ludo doesn't really have any scoring opportunities or like big scoring opportunities. And given the meeple surplus, well, not surplus just yet, but meeple majority of Zaharik, the final scoring doing whatever might very well be enough. But let's check this thing. So plus 22, 17, 20, 16, 10, 4. Wait, what am I? 22, 17, 20, 16, 10, 16, 21, 23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So plus 8, right? So plus 8 for Sergey. And I mean, it's looking really bad for Ludo, because he really doesn't have scoring opportunities, whereas he's gonna need to get that starting tile, because if Zaharik gets the starting tile, it's just an automatic win. He just gets a billion points here. 5 for the road, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 for the city. So like it's gonna be a 9-point move, because it also gives 3 points for the field. But like a 9-point move at this stage of the game is just way too much, especially when you're ahead. So what does Ludo do? What tiles are there? Other than the starting tile, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No triple cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No crossroads. No monasteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One regular curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one other straight road. So a straight road, a curve, a starting tile, maybe extenders, 1, 2, no extenders. So 2 other city caps, right? Let's check dividers, maybe. There's a divider, but that is really only good for Zaharik, which is bad news for Ludo. So a curve, a straight road, a starting tile, a divider, and maybe like a vanilla or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. No vanilla. one. Oh, dagger. Dagger? Dagger. Okay. Oh, very nice find actually by Ludo. Spectacular find. But you know what? Zaharik is gonna go for this. Yes, I mean, I mean, it would be a really great move if Zaharik goes for this. I mean, it would be a really content move because there is the starting tile, which Ludo is trying to get, but there's also the splitter, which Sahara could get. And then if Ludo gets a starting tile, yeah, he can take these 5 points for the road and get to the field. But then he also completes the 8-point city of Saharik. And okay, I mean this is just fine also. But I mean, what a movie it would have been had Saharik gone for this. 5-point road for Ludo as he gets his heart in tile, and sorry, gets the splitter. Oh, it would have been so great, man. Would have been so great to go here. I mean, just it would have been completely unnecessary, but it would have been great. It would have been great. So the divider, and then now a straight road and a curve. So those are the remaining tiles. And so yeah, just 4 points. That's the max that Saharik can get, and then both players with the road tiles in the end. Ludo gets 4 points. Saharik with 3 points. This might actually be surprisingly close. It's 5, 11. So like +3, -3, -7. I think Saharik is +7 though. +3 after this, and like with after this 6. So I mean, if my math is right, which it often is not, I reckon Sergey is going to be winning by 6 points. But a really nice fight all the way until the end from Ludo. Just a spectacular find, really, here. Really great find. Recognizing that he, first of all, needs to get that starting tile anyway, so what better than actually coming up with the most value that he can. And coming up with a value of 11 points is like, thank you very much. 3 points only of difference. Would you look at that? Well, goes to say again that you don't ever trust the streamer's math. It's generally a bad sign if any streamer claims that they know the point that they know the point situation, because obviously we do not. So let's say a comfortable no that a consolidation point, a consolidation match point for Ukraine, but brings them to 5 and 6, but still just a tiny, teeny, tiny loss to Belgium, who claims the victory of this massive friendly match. Learn to Fly is buying us drinks at the Nationals. You know what? I would not even be surprised if Learn to Fly had made a promise of buying the drinks for everyone at Nationals if Belgium wins today against Ukraine, because first of all, I mean, Ukraine is kind of difficult to beat, and second of all, it's even more difficult to beat when there are more duels, and there are well, at the same time, also more, but also less room for mistakes. And plus, drinks at nationals is just, the typical Belgium stuff. We are well aware, or at least the most devoted viewers are well aware, who were watching the 2024 Belgium Live Nationals that I streamed, that we were able to see a few drinks in the pictures. So those nationals will definitely not all played completely sober. Great match, great stuff, a lot of deciders, and a very tight result. Congratulations to Belgium for a wonderful win, and I'd say congrats to Ukraine as well for a very, very fine effort. Now, um, as this is actually the final stream before the World Team Carcassonne Online Championship registration are finished, I will once again remind you that please do register your team to the competition on the Carcassonne.cat website if you have not done so already and you are the captain of your team. It would be very sad if we were down one or two teams just because they missed the deadline. That's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you for sticking all the way until the end. I hope you all have a very pleasant rest of the evening, and I will see you again with some more Carcassonne content. Bye for now.